remember we met. I could tell by your smile.
Welcome back to another video from this channel, Concept of the Mind. And in this video I'll be talking about a topic that I think most persons should know if they really want to be successful. This topic is why hard work doesn't make you successful. So before I go into this topic, let me give you a brief insight on this. I want you to answer a question for me. This question is, what does it really take to be truly successful? What does it take to be rich? What does it take to be wealthy? And I'll give you 5 seconds to come up with the answer. Alright, time's up. Now, I can almost guarantee that most persons will think that to be truly successful, you have to be dedicated and be very hardworking. These are the things that persons would think that would create them to be successful. These are the things that you would need to meet your goals. And if you think this, you're not completely wrong. But there's a different aspect of this that you've probably thought about but haven't given it much attention. And that is how many persons actually are successful who you know that have been working hard their whole lives. Think about that. Not many. This reason is because without certain skill sets as it relates to being valuable, you won't earn a lot of money. You won't earn a lot of money for the jobs that you do and the tasks that you complete. So if you're not a doctor, brain surgeon, or an engineer working on the Mars rover, you probably won't make millions. So instead of working hard with dedication, work smart with innovation. So now that I've explained my opinion, let me give you a few pointers as to how I came to this conclusion. So the first reason I think that hard work doesn't make someone rich or make someone truly successful is you can't exactly build wealth with your bare hands. So as I've mentioned before in this video, if your skills aren't highly valuable in society as a practical worker, the chances of you being rich because of your skill set is very low. Let me give you a scenario on why I say this. If you've paid attention to most of these desk jobs, you would realize that the person that you actually go into the establishment and see and interact with is the person who is doing most of the work, who is doing most of the physical task, and is being paid the least. Now, the reason why this person could have this job could vary between a lot of reasons. It could just be a new worker. The person might not have been the one who gotten that job promotion, or they just genuinely work better at that position. But one thing for sure is that the person who actually manages or run the business doesn't do a lot of physical work. This person will sit at their desk doing a lot of strategizing, doing paperwork, probably paying taxes just the same, just to keep the business running. So when this person drives their expensive car come to work on a daily, and you see them stepping out in the latest Gucci or one of those top-notch brands, living the lifestyle you hope to someday attain, it then hits you that they have a different skill set from the one that you own. They've invested their time into something different from what you normally would do, and that brought them to the top of the food chain, living that lifestyle that you someday want to be living. So, another reason why hard work doesn't make you rich or successful is that it limits your self-progression. What I mean by this is that it doesn't give you enough time to do the things that would make you successful, to do the things that you'd love to do, the things that are your calling. So if we look at this on a deeper level as to where our daily schedules come in, it would be in a sense like this. If you work your 9 to 5, that's an estimated 8 hours at work, and then an estimated 2 hours for travel to and from work. And then if you were to add the time that you wake up in the morning to prepare breakfast, to get ready and to get yourself ready for the day, and then the time that you come home to unwind and kind of relax after a long day, this would amount to about 12 hours daily. You are constantly busy chasing success by trying to work as hard as possible. And this is only for persons who have a single job. There are a lot of persons out there working multiple jobs, 2 jobs daily, and then there are some persons who have weekly jobs and weekend jobs. But if we actually took the time that we were investing in these extra jobs to invest in ourselves and the abilities that can actually turn us some form of value in the future, we would be better off. But because we are thinking at a limited pace and we are trying to accumulate as much physical, hard-working money as possible, this will limit us from thinking, from growing, and from just creating a new future for ourselves. My third point would be that hard work suffocates your ability to be financially wise. I say this because that hard work limits person's financial intellect. So I have to say this. There are some jobs out there where you have to do a great deal of work, but the pay is good. And when I say good, I mean really good. But with this being said, here's the catch. The persons who actually earn a lot of money doing physical work is literally tied to their jobs. Imagine CEOs, imagine managers and contractors. I can literally say that these persons make a lot of money. But with them doing the type of jobs that they are doing, I can guarantee that they won't have enough time to spend this money or to invest this money. As I said in the previous point, hard work limits the amount of time that you have for self-growth. And a lot of persons didn't acquire financial knowledge. So a lot of persons won't know how to invest their money, how to save their money, or how to use money to grow or create value. So this is where it can all go downhill. If they don't invest this money into something that can create finances later on in life or create value further down in their life, this money is completely wasted. And it's sad to say that a lot of persons are in this category. They found a job where they can make a lot of money, but they don't have enough time to reinvest this money into themselves, their lives, and their family. Another reason why hard work doesn't make you rich or wealthy is that most persons who do hard work is actually doing physical hard work, which is manual labor. Don't get me wrong. At one point in time, manual labor was very valuable. But those were the days of hunting, wars, and basic human survival. But now we're living in a technological age where everything can be done, whether using a computer, a machine, or some form of robotics. Up until the last 100 years, being a strong and resilient human being was one of the most praised possessions you could ever have. But what persons don't understand is that we are living in an innovative age where things can be done much simpler and with less effort and time if we actually apply ourselves mentally. Persons who do a lot of manual labor will be on the side that they are not that smart. But the reason for this is because they don't get enough time to apply themselves as it relates to knowledge and acquiring new information in society. They literally think that working hard every day will make them satisfied financially someday in life. While this will never happen, it's a sad reality because year to year there is a constant decline in persons who are actually needed to do heavy lifting, any form of manual labor, especially in farming as we adapt new trends and new ways to apply technological advancements. And the final point that I'll give you is that hard work limits you in every sense. I say this because a lot of persons who do hard work in society have a limited skill set In the age that we are living, we have to understand at least the basic knowledge or concept of how something is done. Okay, so think about this. There are persons in society who are actually creating apps for your phone right now as we speak, and they are making millions if not billions of dollars per year for just creating a single app. If you look on all social media platforms, you will realize that everything is going technological. Persons aren't doing delivery jobs anymore because they are drop shipping. Persons aren't going to the store anymore because they are buying online. People aren't even spending real life time with other persons anymore because of FaceTiming and Zoom. So if you think about the skill sets that you can acquire and how they can actually make you profit and create some form of value for you, you will then see that life will become easier for you as it relates to becoming wealthy or to be successful. So now you see that hard work isn't the right approach to take to be rich and wealthy. But instead you can take a more innovative approach and find out where people see value in the market and try to create that. So do your best to gain that financial sense, gain that freedom, and work smart instead of working hard. So as usual, thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it and learned something from it. I would really appreciate if you'd share this video across all platforms and encourage other persons to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.